Hey everybody, how's it going? Jonathan here with Automate with Jonathan. In this video we're going to use AppScript to create some custom menu items and run a couple of scripts from button clicks. You know, there may be times when you don't want to run your script, here, calling it like this. So we're going to create some custom menus that basically execute a function just like that. I've been messing around with this a little bit. I'm going to explain to you the concept behind this, not just here's how you do it, these are steps, but what's the concept? Why do we do the things we do here? So if you're familiar with programming already, you might be familiar with something like main, right? And in AppScript, this function here, onOpen, is a built-in function in AppScript, and it's going to get called when you open the spreadsheet, which is really useful because when we create onOpen, we can, or when we write out onOpen, we can define what goes in there and run certain scripts every time the browser opens, and some of those scripts in this scenario are going to be initializing the menu items, because these functions like initialize menu won't run unless called, so you need a way to call them. Okay, so just to demonstrate this, I have this browser message box app, which is just browser.messagebox hello world, or we can make it say subscribe, because I'm speed running to 1,000 subscribers. I've only got like 115 now, but if you subscribe, that's all I ask for, because I'm trying to get to 1,000 to monetize this channel as fast as I can. So let's see. I'm saving the project. I just use the Apple key and S, or Windows key and S, so that saves it. And let's refresh this page. I just Apple key Shift R. I guess I can just hit that again. So we're going to refresh this page. And you know what? I've already messed it up. Let me go back. Oh, there it is. There it is. You see the hello world? So that pop-up there subscribe now. So that pop-up there runs every time the browser loads. So let's go back into AppScript Editor. Browser message box, subscribe now. Easy peasy. Okay, so what else can we put in there? Well, let's initialize out our menu system. So here we've created the function initialize menu. It doesn't accept any inputs. And we're going to call that function right here in the onOpen function. And inside initialize menu, we create a variable called UI, and we set it equal to spreadsheetapp.getUI, open and close parentheses. This spreadsheet app is a built-in, object, and we call this method within it. So you don't need to worry about creating spreadsheet app, that's already made. Okay, and then from within UI, this UI object, or variable rather, we run create menu. And see how these are each on a new line? That's just an easier way of calling the members, right? This might be another way to look at it, but when you put each one on a new line, it becomes much easier. So custom menu. So now it's called, we haven't initialized it yet. So let's call it Jonathan's menu. Save it, and we will see here, open, return. We're going to see our subscribe now pop up. And at the same time as that pop-up ran, you'll see Jonathan's menu. So let's go in here into extensions and AppScript. Okay. So the first item is, we'll call it show input box. And then, so this here is the visible name, right? And then this here is just the name of the function, right? And you say, well, it doesn't have any inputs. How can it really be? Well, there's never going to be a function you're going to put in here that accepts quote unquote inputs like the way that you're used to doing. So you just put the name of the function, which is going to correspond to that. No parentheses. I add a separator, or let's just see that part so far. We'll go step by step. And we're gonna refresh. It's gonna close that out. We reloaded the page. We're waiting for the pop-up that says subscribe now. We're gonna go in here, and then here you go. That's the function I just created, or I just put into this box, so which is show input box. So let's run it, show input box, and then please enter your input. So if you're gonna create a menu that accepts some sort of input, like, here, let's see, what kind of input could we take? We could take, did you hit the subscribe button, right? So let's rerun this. Okay, input box there. Jonathan's menu, show input box. Did you hit yes? I did. Thank you for making this awesome video. And there you go. So there's menu item number 1. And then if there's a sub menu, right, let's see, I'll show you how to create a sub menu. So then you want to add a menu item, or add submenu, and then you pass in UI.createMenu. So we're creating a whole another iteration of this. We're naming it sub-menu, and then we're going to add the item browser pop-up box, and then browser message box function. So it should all be ran. So we don't have to refresh this page, but if we click this, there you go. So that's really the most basic way to start building out your UI system with menus and submenus. If you want to add additional logic, it's going to depend on your use case, but that's the fundamental. If you get anything out of this video, please hit the like button, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.